Hello and welcome to this setbit tutorial where I will show you a animation library for Android Studio. It has some really nice effects and it's very easy to use. The library is called Android View Animations and it's made by this user called daimaijia. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's very easy to implement. We just implement it like we do with other dependencies, and this is actually all the code we need to make the effect, but I will show you. So if we start to implement it, we can just copy and paste this, and I will link this in the description below. We need to go to our build Gradle and we can implement it in the dependencies, and then we need to sync our project. So now when that is done, we can go back and let's copy and paste this. And actually this is just one of the techniques you can use in this library. There is also all these effects, so there's plenty of effects to choose from. But let's start to copy and paste this, and let's go to the code. And as you can see in my layout file here, I have this text. I just make it a bit bigger, and I gave it an ID of text so that we can play around with this text. But let's go to the code behind, and I will copy and paste this, and we need to implement or import the yo-yo class and also the techniques. And in here we want to target the text ID from our layout. So now when we actually open the layout file, it should already execute this code. So if we try it out, and we can see this nice effect. There is plenty of other to choose from, and we also say how long should the animation take, how many times should it repeat, and what ID from the view or from the layout should it be played on. So let's try to use another effect. If we just try maybe a rubber band, copy and paste this, and we can try to run it again. Then we got this effect. Well, we could also make a button, so every time we hit the button, it will make the effect. And it's actually pretty simple if you know how to make a button and make a on-click listener. So now we have this button. We can just make it stay up here. And then let's go to the code behind, and we want to target the button. So we will find the element by ID, or the view by ID as it's called in Android, and we find the button, and we have to import this. So now we can take our variable btn and we can set on-click listener, and let's say new on-click listener and tap it. Then it will make all this code for us, and we just take our yo-yo class here and put it inside when we click the button. And let's try it out. So now when we click the button, we get this effect. But I really think this library is super easy to use, and there's some very cool effects you can make even when you go from one activity to another activity. You can make an effect on a button that is sliding in or something, or fading in, and it's very nice to use, so it makes the app more dynamic. But I hope you enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up and subscribe. and then have a nice day.